because look at Amate's hand there. If you look at this point here, you can notice this area here. Amate's fingers or his wrist area is totally offside by Gundogan without Gundogan. Look at that. Oh my god, I don't feel this is a right decision. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, his face. His hand was literally all over his face, man. I don't know if his glove actually stinked, and that would have given Lindelof even more of a hassle. Who knows?
Welcome to another episode of Football Bloods TV, and without further ado, let's straight away go into the topic for today, which is VAR and all the decisions that is being called in this beautiful game of football. So I'm starting off with all the decisions that I felt can go the other way around, and I'm furious, man. Let's straight away go into the first game, which is Leicester and Liverpool. I'm not going to talk about the game because I feel Liverpool should have won the game, but I don't know what happened within 6 minutes Liverpool conceded 3, and I'm talking about the second goal. Listen, man, listen.
So this is one of the incidents which happened on the first game of the week, Leicester against Liverpool, and this was James Maddison's free kick from just outside the box, and we can see here I thought this was offside because look at Amate's hand there. If you look at this point here, you can notice this area here. Amate's fingers or his wrist area is totally offside, but they are actually looking at the leg portion. So if I'm going to zoom in further, it's just going to destroy the whole clip. But if you see here, they're actually looking at this portion where it's Amate's elbow area towards the knee. And if we I don't know if we don't I don't think we can zoom in further. Let's take a look if we have any other images. Okay, let's look at this one. If we can see here, we notice that there is a United player. I believe that should be, I think, Bobby Firmino. I'm not sure. And his I think his foot was right at this area, which made the referee which made the officials to call to look at this area and how it affects. And you remember in the beginning of the season they had Everton and Liverpool playing each other again, and at that incident they had this kind of quality of zooming to see how the offside is being called. But my main question is, if you can zoom up to this level and say this is offside, how the hell did you miss all other situations? There's a lot. Let's take a look in David Luiz's one, Thomas Soucek, even yesterday when Victor Lindelof got bullied. And I don't know, there's a lot. Even yesterday there was one incident where Arsenal had a penalty disallowed. If you notice, that is actually a penalty. So all this inconsistency in the referee, in the officials, both VAR officials and also the referee in game and the linesmen, they actually make the whole game turn not to be beautiful anymore.
So looking at that particular image, you can see that the decision can go either way, but look at the preciseness of VAR working on point to see where actually the whole fall is being occurred and everything, right? Let's leave this here and I'll come back to this in a very, very short time. So the second game that I was actually concernedly watching was the City game. Obviously, being a United fan, we always want City to drop because we would try to clinch their spot and all that, right? So I'm going to drop there. City has been amazingly playing so wonderful against Spurs, and the penalty given, alright, the penalty given to City was where my concern in all. Is it a penalty? Let's take a look.
So this was the incident which leads to City's first penalty, and you can look at that. Gundogan totally miscontrolled the ball and he hits Højbjerg on the leg. Look at Mourinho. No! That's true, man, because Gundogan was literally losing his ball control, and Højbjerg, who was chasing him, had to step. Look at that. I don't know how is this given a penalty. Let's see if we have any other angles on this. Anyway, that was a poor save by Loris. He would have he should have saved that, man. He got the ball, he should have saved it. And let's look back into the penalty incident. So in this incident we can notice, look at this. Gundogan wrongly controlled the ball, which allowed Højbjerg to come to him. Let's take a look one more time. So let's see. This is the goal. Look at that. A wrong ball control which leads Højbjerg to have a chance to get the ball, but because Gundogan had his feet up open, yes, in every single situation he hits the leg and it is a penalty, but at that particular incident I believe it was a bit harsh. It was a little harsh. Let's take a look one more time. Look at that. Wrong ball control. Højbjerg, who was willing to take the ball from Gundogan, got actually bullied by Gundogan without Gundogan. Look at that. Oh my god, I don't feel this is a right decision. I don't know. What do you guys think?
So what do you think after looking at the image? Because I feel personally like accidents may happen, and yes, if you do an accident, obviously it's going to be a penalty. But in this situation, in this particular image that we have saw, okay, this particular source that we have been looking into, we noticed that there was no intention. Okay, there was no intention for the defender to make that tackle, and when a decision such is given, it creates a feeling like, how do we even call this, man? Like, let's go back to that David Luiz incident where Arsenal was down to 10 men against Wolves, right? Luiz was nowhere intentionally doing it, and decision was that it was not only a penalty, but they sent him off, man. They sent him off. And forget that. How about the Thomas Souček? Yes, they recalled the fall, saying it's not a fall, but what is given is given. And if the team is losing because of a red card or because of this kind of decisions, how is it going to help again? Are they going to replay the game? Are they going to rematch the game? Are they going to ban the ref? No, they're not going to do anything, man. So how is this? What is the standard criteria? Why are we losing it in England? What is happening when all other countries out there, they are playing it well, and we know that it's not VAR, it's not VAR, it's the people in VAR. Now moving on to the next one, which is West Bromwich Albion and Manchester United. So this game was actually played away for United, and the goal came in the second minute of the game. And I'm not going to talk anything, just go and watch this, man. Now
Let's see this. Look at this. Okay, Lindelof is looking at the ball, and then look at that. The Mbappe's mask coming out all over the face, man. All over his face. His hand was literally all over his face, man. I don't know if his glove actually stinked, and that would have given Lindelof even more of a hassle. Who knows? This might make him to have his next injury. But let's leave all that aside. How is this a goal, man? I really don't know. Okay, fine. Yes, you can say that that was poor defending, and West Brom had a great start, and everything is fine. But the point that this didn't even go to VAR, there was no reviewing. That's where I'm fuming. Totally fuming, man.
how is this goal given? How? I don't understand. It's like some mask being put on Lindelof, and he just grabbed him all the way. Imagine if his neck had broken, only then the red card will be given, only then the goal will be disallowed. That was clearly intentional. I mean, okay, fine. If you are saying you're not intentional, that is reckless, man. That is, how is it even given a goal? And when you're looking back at remember when I said that I will come back to you shortly on that Liverpool game? If you can go so deep to see how deeply it's analyzed, to see Liverpool, there was one man there, and his foot is the one that is deciding the whole offside decision. Why is it not obvious enough in this United game? It's super obvious. You don't need to zoom. All you have to do is just replay and look at the challenge being made on Lindelof. Fine, Lindelof has not defended it well, but that is like, how is it a goal, man? It's not a goal. It should not be given. And the worst thing of all is that it was not even taken into consideration of the VAR. They didn't even go and review back the goal. All they did was, okay, they scored, let's continue. And it didn't end there, man. I still remember there was one incident. Rashford was dribbling past a few players, and there was this West Brom defender, I'm not really sure who is it, maybe it's Maitland-Niles, coming in and recklessly tackling. Not even a yellow, not even a free kick was given to him. And before the first half ended, there was this incident where I think West Brom, they had a corner and United countered from the corner. All the referee was worried was like, oh my god, United is countering, and there was only 2 men back. United have 6 men. Let's just call up the whistle, bring it to half time. And he immediately told that game is done, it's half time. And you can see how furious are the United players. They're like, obviously, man, the people who are watching, the fans, we got furious. If you can give all the time, that corner, the moment he takes the ball, he grabs the ball, he put it on the ground, he has to go a few steps back, come back and cross it inside, and 2 times corner giving, I mean, look at me, man, blabbering already. So, like, you're giving corners. There was all this time coming in. How was it given? Imagine if it's the last minute of the game. Fuming, man, I'm fuming. I feel all the decisions that are being given is absolute. It doesn't matter what club you support, man. Any club, you're having this situation now, and English Premier League is looking into this kind of situations where it's giving a lot of headaches for everyone out there. And being a supporter myself, one thing, there is no fans, and maybe the fans can do something. I don't think so. The referee feels like he is the man of the match. Every match he goes into, he is the main man, and no one talks about the referee. Makes him goes mad, I feel. All he wants is like, talk about me. Imagine the manager, when he talks something about the referee, the next game he's going to sit at the stands. Imagine a player talking about the referee, he's suspended for at least 2 to 3 games. And imagine if even a fan throws something. Like recently Mike Dean say he was threatened. Okay, fine, we shouldn't be doing that, man. First of all, you shouldn't be death threatening a person, regardless in social media or what. But when even if, let's say, it's not a death threaten, even if it's a small banter to the referee, the fans might get blamed as well. But what happens to the referee when decisions like this? Okay, let's say now the Thomas Suchek one was recalled back. What happens to the referee? He continues to go to the next game and he still does the same thing, man. So when is this going to change? The whole referee association in England has to be replaced, and we need to bring a more quality one, a better one. Look at all other countries. They are doing so much better than what we are doing now, and they are using the same system that we are using here. And it's not VAR. I repeat, it's not VAR. It's the official. They are not good enough. They are not good enough. They are spoiling the game. And I don't know how is this going to be. Even, I don't know, you are saying like City is going to win the league. The referee is going to decide that, man, if we are not going to take any actions. And things may go wrong. Things may go very, very wrong. That's all for today. Do subscribe to the channel.